Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Hanging with Mangg.
Ad Astra.
We are playing some more Genshin Impact. Because I'm really just addicted to it. It's just very good. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that I might list this as my top game of the year. And I know Elden Ring is very, very good. I know. It's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say.
I'll protect us.
Anyways, so we're doing controversial opinions today. I don't know, Durden, what do you have against Genshin Impact? It is just too fun.
Boba, get them! Let's dance.
You have nothing against it. Surprised here it may be better than Elden Ring. Yeah, I mean, Elden Ring is great. And you know, playing through Elden Ring that first time was a pretty magical experience of just discovery and never knowing what's around the next fucking corner and just constantly seeing how big the world gets. But also, all of those things are in Genshin. And I don't know, I feel like the combat is just better in Genshin, at least to my taste. Obviously, it's not as, like, slow and methodical. It's more frenetic. But it's just as, like, tactical in a sense. Without, like, being ball-crushing, annoyingly frustrating sometimes, to me. I mean, if someone said, you know, I've put 100 hours into Elden Ring, I put 100 hours into Genshin, and I say Elden Ring is definitely the better game. Like, alright, I mean, that's perfectly fair. But, I don't think anyone should write Genshin off without playing it. Especially because it's free. I don't know. I mean, come the end of the year, I might retract these statements, because right now I'm just currently addicted to Genshin.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
But I mean, for my money, it's definitely a top tier game, no matter what.
Let the show go.
Anywho, so yeah, this week on this channel we had RimWorld and Cataclysm. And that might have to come to a stop soon, because there are things that I also want to record and upload that are probably a bit more exciting to people. One thing is a new game that just came out, I think this week, called Immortality. It's from the guy that did Her Story and Telling Lies. Sam something. I probably should know his name. But, you know, it's one of those, like, interactive FMV mystery kind of games. Where you have to poke through video clips to find clues as the story progresses. And, you know, I did Let's Plays of both of those other games. I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed Her Story a bit more, even though Telling Lies had Logan Marshall Green, who's a criminally underrated actor. But I've heard some good things about Immortality, so I'd like to do a Let's Play of that. And then there were some other games coming out in the near future that I think I definitely want to do Let's Plays of. The Ogre Tactics remaster, I think probably we could do some videos on. There's the Diofield Chronicles coming out from Square Enix that looks another sort of tactical RPG that could be good. We're gonna wait to see some reviews on that. Cult of the Lamb, I don't think that's really a Let's Play kind of game. I mean, it certainly could be, but no, that's not what I was thinking of.
Don't know! Out of the frying pan! Yes, no, my sword!
There were some other ones coming out. There's the new God of War, of course, but that's not for a little while. Yeah, there were a few things. And then, yesterday, on Two Brothers Play, Lego and I tried out this new thing called Archipelago, which allowed us to each play a different game. Him playing Link to the Past, me playing Super Metroid. And the two games were randomized and then combined.
Picked the wrong test subject.
So that I was finding Link to the Past items in my game, he was finding Super Metroid games in his items in his game, and we were sharing them across to make it a cooperative experience. At first, we tried to do this with Link to the Past and Dark Souls 3. I couldn't get that to work. It was very frustrating. Today, I spent like 10 minutes on it and realized exactly what I had done wrong, so that's great.
Rain outlines your fate.
So we're gonna, you know, do more of that in the future. But then I had an idea mid-stream that was like, you know, I could just do a single-player Let's Play
The wrong test subject.
that combined like 5 different games. And I just like alt-tab between them whenever I need to. This sort of mad science experiment. So I might do that. I'd probably use Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Hollow Knight, Dark Souls 3, Secret of Evermore, maybe. Final Fantasy 1 is on the list of supported games, but I really am not that familiar with that game. I've played it pretty much once. So, Secret of Evermore would probably be a better choice if we're gonna do an RPG like that. I have no idea how it would really go, if it would be a success or not, but it's such an insane thing I want to try. The thing is that that's probably not like a quick Let's Play. Because for one, me just beating Dark Souls 3 is not a super quick process. Plus beating like Secret of Evermore. Plus beating Link to the Past. Plus beating Super Metroid. I mean, that's a big project. So I don't think we'd guarantee any sort of completion of any of the games, but I just want to try it.
Get back! Smell of treasure. Strange.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And then, you know, I'm recording the Genshin Impact Let's Play, so that also has to be uploaded. It's just too much. Too much. I just record too much. I need to make like a second Let's Play channel. Just for like RimWorld and Cataclysm videos. Yeah. So that's that. We're on the Exploring series. We released part 1 of the Demon Ogier. 2-hour-long video. People seem to be generally pleased with it. I'm not sure why they wouldn't be. And then this week, continued the crunch time and worked on Demon Ogier Part 2, which is about an hour and 20 minutes, I think. Concluding that little article. And, yeah, I think it was very good. I probably liked 6666 a little bit more. As far as, like, an article is concerned, from start to finish. But the lore sections in Demon Ogier are, like, top tier. And I feel like DJ Cactus and I need to start like a fandom site or like a second wiki or something just to keep track of this whole little universe he's made. And then we need to work on like a D&D supplement or something. I mean, I don't know. We need more of this. He told me a while back that they were working on some sort of like 2D side-scrolling game or something like that. I haven't heard anything on that since, but that obviously sounds pretty awesome. I mean, probably the biggest problem going forward is that it is connected to the SCP universe. So it's shackled by Creative Commons. If, you know, he wanted to expand it beyond just the SCP Wiki. I doubt he does, but I wish it would.
Another test subject. I got careless.
Next week I'll be working on SCP-7000, which is titled The Loser. The whole theme of the 7000 contest was luck. Good luck, bad luck, all sorts of luck. So that's going to be the theme of the SCP videos for a little while. Different forms of luck. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Same old for the most part. I've got a couple German relatives visiting currently. They're staying at my house. So that's interesting. You know, I had gone to Germany to visit them a few years ago or so. They've been here a bunch of times already, but this is the first time since I got this house. So they were pretty impressed, pretty surprised. And I you know, my parents are out of town currently, and I just like, I don't know what to do with them. I don't really go out much. One of them doesn't even speak any English, so it's just like, I don't know. I can DoorDash you some food. That's the extent of what I'm capable of. But, you know, you come, you know, if you just decide to make a vacation to another country to visit some family, and it's not really, like, coordinated, you know, people have lives, you know, to go about. It's not like they're also just gonna happen to be on vacation. You know, Germans get like 3 weeks of vacation. I don't know. I think like when you start like your working career in Germany, you get like 3 weeks of vacation. Eventually, you get up to like 8 weeks. So you know, they're here in the U.S. for 3 weeks. Fortunately, they're only staying at my house for a week, but yeah, I mean, my parents are out of town working, and I work, and everyone else is working, you know, it's just like, I don't know, entertain yourself, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's about it. Not a very lengthy hanging with Mangg here. That's an odd situation. Yeah, it is. And so it's yeah, it's like they're just staying here. My parents aren't around. No one else is around. They're just hanging out with me, sitting here. And I'm not really a great conversationalist or anything. I'm only good at talking in front of a microphone. So it's just like kind of awkward. I don't really know what to say, and they don't know what to say. One of them doesn't speak English, so constantly have to translate, and it's just like, all right, I don't know. So right now, I think they're hanging out with some other relatives at a Harley Davidson rally. The thing is, like, they've been on a tour of the U.S. for the last, like, couple weeks or so. So they started in Miami. They went to, you know, across Florida. They went to New Orleans. Then They went to Memphis, they went to Graceland, they went to Indianapolis, they went to Chicago, doing all these different things. And then you get to Wisconsin, it's just like, we've got like the cheese factory or something. I mean, we got I don't know. So thankfully, I mean, there was a Harley Davidson rally going on, and that interests them. But aside from that, like, we have bowling, mini golf. It's like pretty much anything to do here is things that they could also easily do back in Germany. Like when I went and visited their very, very small town of Beckspittel. Like the main attraction there was a bowling alley. You know, so that I went bowling with them. And so I mean, I guess I could take them bowling here, but it's not like a new exciting thing. But I mean, if it was me and I was on like this whirlwind tour of the US and driving every day and different hotel every night and seeing all these, you know, crazy places, like, I wouldn't mind a week of just sitting around and eating food and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. They travel a lot more than I do. When I went for 3 weeks in Europe, my God, it was so good to be home. It was so fucking good to be home and just being finally able to speak English fluently with people again. It was incredible. So I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want to spend 3 weeks in a foreign country again. Because I was in deep Germany. I wasn't in, like, Berlin. I mean, we went to Berlin, but I was in Braunschweig, where the people working at McDonald's didn't even speak English. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll keep themselves busy in some fashion. They have a car and they can get around. And soon my parents will get home and I can pawn them off on them. But yeah. That's what's happening.
Let's dance.
Yeah, so I guess that's it. More RimWorld this week. Probably some more Cataclysm, but I might just finish out the 2 current playthroughs, and then we'll start up something different. Such as Immortality. Alright, and then, yeah, Demon Ogier Part 2 tomorrow, if that interests you. I hope it does. And next week is SCP-7000. But, for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg. I'll see you fine folks next week.